You're just a mite nervous. George, will you come down here a minute? Now, you're marrying the finest young fella in the world. George is a fine fella.
But Papa...
Once in 1,000 times, it is interesting.
One of the things about our town is it is an old chestnut, which means older people, my age and older, used to see it on the early show. It was kind of a staple, and we used to read it in high school. So I wanted to do it for older people. So I wanted to take it to older people, like retirement homes.
Yeah, chick, 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 chick. Yeah, chick. Oh, no, come on, fight. It's all you do. Now, you don't belong to me. Beans have been good this year.
I was hoping to get 40 quarts this year. The children say they hate them, but I noticed they can get them down all winter.
It's also a show that young people really identify with, because of the kids that grow up in it.
George, you know what I think? I think that the moon is getting nearer and nearer, and pretty soon there'll be a big explosion.
Rebecca, you don't know anything. If the moon were getting nearer, then the guys who sit up all night with telescopes would see it first, and they'd tell about it, and then it'd be in all the newspapers.
George, is the moon really shining on Canada and South America and half the whole world?
Well, it probably is.
Instead of putting it on in theater and hoping to reach those audiences, I decided to bring it to those audiences. So we're doing it in gymnasiums and auditoriums of middle schools and grade schools, and we are bringing it to retirement communities, and then we're landing at the Southern Theatre and inviting our usual audience.
You gotta look both ways before you cross Main Street these days. Oh, it gets worse every year. Now, there you are. Now, what can I do for you?
I'll have a strawberry phosphate. Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
It's about life and death, and the everyday beauty in between is what we say.
Forever and ever.
Maggie and I talked about having hymns, obviously, to kind of bring in the historical accuracy, but also having a few times where we do a little bit of folky music to